What's going on YouTube? Hater back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. So guys, yesterday we left off basically talking about the fact that we were starting to break out fairly bullish from the beautiful bull flag formation that was happening on XRP's daily charts here. You can see for the most part, we've been tracking these short-term breakouts here as well as symmetrical triangles forming on the hourly charts here. You can see it clear as day about 3 to 4 days ago here. Then we started to see the actual breakout happen. And then you could see right here, just yesterday, we had a beautiful, and I mean beautiful, right here, bull flag formation, a continuation pattern with history repeating, and we broke to the upside, which is exciting. So we are now entered into a long position on XRP. Specifically here, you can see we did what we needed to do yesterday, and that was close above the beautiful downtrend right here. You can see, just zooming in really quickly here, that we have had what appears to be a bull flag. I'd like to consider this a bull flag where we have the flagpole itself, we have the actual flag itself, and the continuation pattern. We broke through yesterday, closed the daily chart above here. We closed the daily candle above the major downtrend, and that to me is enough to buy in and long this to the upside here. Whether or not we continue upwards is whatever. Obviously we want that to happen, but if it doesn't, we do have a stop loss paced at about 45 cents here in case we correct downwards. Enter at about 0.459 or about 0.46 to be even here, and I do expect this to continue to rally to the upside. We might actually have a bit of resistance right here, but I do believe a long to the upside is necessary, especially because we're coming off of a oversold level at about 33 in the RSI. It should continue to pull us to the upside here. We also have to look at these other charts. We looked at XRP. Ethereum is in what appears to be a symmetric or descending fractal here that clearly has filled up the gap here. We used to have these major strides within the price, and this has slowly come down like this, and then it's leaving us with a decision here to have to be made. Then we have Bitcoin here, which is having a beautiful symmetrical triangle, hit resistance right here, broke downwards from it, and we're now back to bottom support here, and there's a good chance, I do strongly believe, we could reverse off this and head to the upside here, but it's still a little too early to tell with that. But it is something that I'm keeping on my radar. And then lastly, looking at the S&P, which had a beautiful swing to the upside here yesterday here. It almost seems like maybe, I know this is crazy, but maybe we could have moved this up like that, and you could still see the symmetrical triangle breaking us to the upside from this, swinging up, but we're now hitting a bit of resistance here. So I'd be shocked. It is very possible that we can continue to head up. It is very possible we could continue to break through here. We've done it in the past, and because these markets are different than how they've been before, we're trading in such a weird way because of the major movements that we've had here. This was all like not supposed to happen in my book, but because it has, it's kind of set everything off equilibrium here, and there's a good chance now that it is possible we could see prices swing back above the price ceiling here and continue to levels that normally don't happen here. But I still think there is a greater chance of correction where we don't actually break through this this white resistance here. But with that all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, diving into the technical analysis, quick refresh of the current coin market cap here. We are down about 1.1%, currently trading at 1.13 trillion. And you guys can see overall, where we go, let's go down a little bit here. The top 10 cryptocurrencies look okay, consolidating down about, 1.1% as I said here, but it's more so just consolidation across the board, except for XRP, which is like the only crypto that's actually seeing some sort of volume and volatility and movement to the upside in any direction here, because for the most part, crypto is 1, 2, not really moving much at all, especially over the past 24 hours, really not seeing much, except XRP, which is up 9% in this continued rally to the upside here, which is quite exciting if you ask me. And looking at XRP on its daily charts here, you can see this is something that we've kind of been tracing for quite a while now, and we recently discovered the bull flag just early enough to capitalize off the run. But you can see in the past here, and I'm going to delete a lot of this because it's really just kind of not necessary at this point, but you can see for the most part, and we can maybe outline this in another color. It's really not that big of a deal. Maybe we'll leave it in green. There's too much green. So we could leave it yellow, and you can see here that we've had the downtrend in the past. We've had these bull flag formations here in the past, and it's no surprise that it's happening a second time here because history typically repeats itself, and you can see that we have a beautiful flagpole. Just like how we have a flagpole here. We have the flag itself, which you can see we had right here as well. And then we had the bullish break to the upside, which hopefully is starting now, which we're seeing as I speak. Now, it is possible that we could see bull traps. We've seen it in the past here, but ideally, I just don't think it's going to happen just yet. And there's a very good chance we could switch with a bullish cross, a golden cross, and it should allow the prices to head to the upside here. I really think that's what is coming and necessary for XRP on the daily charts. I think it's going to continue to swing us to the upside here. Jumping to the weekly chart, you can see we've rejected off of the beautiful weekly moving average just a couple weeks ago in the beginning of April here. And it's been now over a month, about 6 weeks of rejection, and we've come down to some sort of support here. And there's a good chance that we are going to come back up to retest it. I do believe we will retest it as we've done in the past here, and there's a good chance that we're going to come back up to that soon and retest about 50 cents here and hopefully break through it. That's the ideal goal. But everything does look healthy and good and ready to continue that movement. A 50-cent pull, which isn't too high, it's literally just a movement like this, is necessary and really not unobtainable. So I do think that's coming for XRP very soon. Now, we did make the trade on BidFi for XRP, which is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. You know, BidFi lets me buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop loss, take profits, everything you possibly think of on XRP, which not many exchanges offer. You can see I have it starred because I do trade XRP a lot here. And you can see not many exchanges really offer that. I mean, if you know of an exchange that does, let me know in the comments down below, but not many do, which is why I've been sticking with BidFi here. But even more so than that, the fact that you can leverage trade, create stop losses, and do all that stuff on XRP is really cool. And even better, the fact that they offer a demo account, which lets you play around with $100,000 in Monopoly money, to me is even cooler. So it really gives you like opportunity to really test your skills risk-free. And if you feel comfortable, then you can switch to the live account like that. But not only can you sign up with a link down in the description free, then trade around with the demo account completely free. But if you do sign up, click welcome rewards, you can earn up to $2,888 completely free, as well as my own bonus that I've partnered with BidFi with, which is in the description too, to earn an extra $100 to trade bonus. So very cool. Make sure to check that out down in the description below. But moving on, and for those that were wondering why it's a week, I've gone back and forth with them, badgered them quite a while as to why it's 1 week expiration on the bonus. And I know a lot of you guys have been wondering that. And the reason is because they're doing it differently than other exchanges. Other exchanges that give you that $100 bonus, the first time you use it, it's gone. Or if you have a $1,000 bonus and you put 500 up to leverage, it drops down to $500 with or without you winning the trade. The thing with BidFi is that $100 bonus stays for the entirety of a week. So you could do 10 trades, 15 trades, and you'll still have a $100 bonus until it expires that week. So it is interesting. It depends how you want to look at it. Good and bad, but it is a different method. I didn't know that at first until I asked them because I was a little annoyed because we want a week trading bonus, but it does make sense, and they are going to be doing other things in the future for longer bonuses, so make sure to stick around for that too. But moving forward from XRP and BidFi here, looking at Ethereum, we are also considering the fact that a breakout is coming here. We're pretty much flatlined out on the relative strength indicator. You can see we're filling in the gap here, much lower strides here, filling in the gap, building that pressure, and soon this is going to pop. And ideally, a pop to the upside is what's necessary. We have a price floor, we have the moving averages, more than likely going to see a run like this is what I'm expecting here. That's typically what happens out of these kind of pennant flag formations too, is a run to the upside. So, keep that in mind. Mainly, I'm focused on XRP though, but there is a chance soon that we could trade on Ethereum and Bitcoin. The only reason I'm skeptical is because I don't like to trade inside these channels. It's much more risky and much more aggressive, and that's not something I want to risk. But moving forward with Bitcoin too, Bitcoin also looks like something that would continue to correct to the upside here, but it does make it harder because, as I've said before, we're right dead center smacked inside the beautiful ascending fractal here, and this is very risky to trade in regards to a conservative approach. It's very risky. As an aggressive approach, it makes sense, but more than likely, though, we will rebound off the moving average and head to the upside here, 31K probably. That's where my logic is. That's where my thought is, just based on watching these markets over many, many, many years, is like probably a 17% reversal up to 31K. And then lastly, wrapping things up with the S&P 500, as cool as it would be for us to break, bread and see a swing back above this chart here, it just doesn't seem like a good idea to me, although the way these markets have been heading, there's a very good chance that it's going to continue to do that. And the reason I say that is because if we jump to the weekly here, you can see, I mean, it's not too bad. We've definitely helped ourselves out. But typically, every time we retest the white band, we are overbought. You can see we retested here, and we were overbought. We retested in 2018. We were overbought. Even closer here, overbought. You can see now the things, with this major rally to the upside here, the fact is when we came back down to bottom here, which really wasn't low in any means, this was retesting the bottom support, which typically is overbought, was now oversold, and that kind of put everything out of whack here. So the fact that we were retesting, yet again, the white band, but only trading at 59 on the RSI, means there's plenty of potential for us to head higher, which is the scary part. It's very possible that this is an option here, which is freaky to me. But, keep your eyes peeled. It is still a possibility. But with that all being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.